Welcome to this edition of ONME Sunday Mornings. My name is Julia Dudley Najib, along with
Lennis Najib.
And of course, we're at Fresno State again.
Yes.
People always wonder, why are we here? But this time it's very important because we're at the 22nd annual Black Graduate Ceremony, I want to say celebration for everybody, that's been hosted by the Delta Sigma Theta San Joaquin Valley chapter. And we had a lot of awards given out, some celebratory scholarships. People are always happy when they get a little money.
One thing I noticed that when they was getting the money, they was coming up here smiling.
Because they were shocked.
They was not shocked, but excited.
They were shocked, though. They were surprised.
The family and the members in the audience was very alert, and it was a great energy and vibe here at the Satellite Student Union.
So that is where we are today on location this morning. And we want to let people know that this edition has been sponsored by the No Frown on Brown. So that means, Lennis, if I am driving by your yard, or if I'm driving by my neighbor's yard, and I'm frowning on them because they do not know how to water their lawn, that's probably we're probably guilty of that as well. But guess what? We're doing a good thing for the city of Fresno and for California.
So you mean I can't just say, that grass look ugly?
No, you cannot complain because, you know, the Governor Brown is wanting us to cut down 25%. So we can all help by the No Frown on Brown. Okay, that means not watering your lawn. And also a few tips. You know, a lot of people forget that when they're running the bathtub, because some people still take a bath, they have kids, you want to put the stopper in the tub. Did you notice that you actually lose at least 2 gallons of water by not just putting the stopper? Because people want to get the water hot or they want to get it cold, whatever it might be. So they'll run the water for a while, and you're wasting about just 2 gallons doing that bathtub.
People out there just do not understand the importance of saving and conserving water right now. In this area is a very serious drought, and we have to find every means necessary to conserve on water.
Right, and so we will continue to challenge you, the viewer, to start finding ways to conserve water. Well, we want to talk about today's program because it is a special dedication to our Black graduates who worked hard, and these are from schools throughout the district: Clovis Unified, Madera Unified, Fresno Unified,
Washington Union, Central Unified.
Right. So we get to honor all those graduates, and you'll see those shots right now as we are talking. And we'll also be able to talk to the organizers and as well be able to talk to the president.
Yes, the president of one of the organizers is Alpha Phi Alpha. His name is Craig Chandler.
Okay.
And he's going to be going into some details on what he at Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity does in this region.
This event is becoming bigger and bigger. I think it's going to outgrow the Satellite Student Union soon. Although Fresno State was one of the sponsors, they, again, for free, to help out as a sponsor, they give them this venue for the graduates and for the community. And so we definitely commend California State University Fresno, and we thank them as well. And there are a number of sponsors and people giving scholarships. So we want to get right into that. I want to talk too long because I want to get time to talk to our president and those givers. So after the break, I think Lennis is going to be bringing us first to the Alpha Phi Alpha, who are one of the biggest givers at this event. And so you are watching ONME Sunday Mornings. My name is Julia Dudley Najib, along with
Lennis Najib.
Normally I'll wait. So we'll be right back after the break.
Thanks for putting your recyclables in the blue cart.
And keeping contamination out.
Thanks for using our curbside oil recycling service.
Thanks for putting your carts clear of vehicles, trees, mailboxes, and portable basketball hoops.
Thanks for spacing your carts 3 feet apart.
Thanks for putting your carts back when we're done with them.
We are the City of Fresno,
Providing life's essential services.
Have your TV billboard ad right here for just $50 for 4 spots per week. It's a 1-page, 10-second vocal announcement. Just submit your info, just like this ad. Go to amptvnow.com for more information.
To meet state-mandated water cuts during this drought, we all need to use less water.
Start by knowing your 2 outdoor watering days. Odd addresses on Tuesday and Saturday, and evens on Wednesday and Sunday.
Then, cut your watering times in half. And if you see problems with city sprinklers, let us know.
We're all in this together, and together is the only way we can meet our goal.
So this summer, don't frown on brown, because a brown lawn is a responsible lawn.
A message from the City of Fresno.
Welcome back to ONME Sunday Morning. I'm here with the Alpha Phi Alpha members and president, and they're going to briefly go into what it is to being Alpha and also what they contribute in recognizing the graduates of the Black graduation here at Fresno State. I'm here with
Craig Chandler, the president of Iota Nu Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity in Fresno.
Clarence Cryer, chairman of the Education Foundation for Iota Nu Lambda chapter here in Fresno.
Cedric Pulliam, historian of the Iota Nu Lambda chapter, Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated here in Fresno, California.
Yes, gentlemen of this prestigious group of Alpha Phi Alpha, tell me what scholarship was offered here in your organization, and tell me how it's going to be helping the African American community and the males here.
Well, one of the things that we realize is our young African American males are under attack, and what we're trying to do is promote opportunities for them to move forward with their lives. Providing scholarships gives them an opportunity to go to college and pursue their goals and provide the service back to the community that is needed in order for us to continue to thrive and survive.
Mm-hmm.
I think in total we gave out $4,000 in scholarships today. 2 of those were in conjunction with the United Negro College Fund. The other was an two independent scholarships from the Iota Nu Lambda chapter Education Foundation. And each one of those scholarships were $1,000 apiece for 4 different African American males who will be going on to college in the fall.
Do you have any other comments you would like to add to that?
Yes, these scholarships are for the African Americans that graduated through the graduation today, and it's for because they're outstanding work in the community, because our fraternity really pushes for work in the community, and we noticed that these young men displayed that, which are in alignment to our fraternity's aims.
And what is the history of Alpha Phi Alpha? I mean, I know a lot of the audience never probably heard of the fraternity. Can you give us a little background of Alpha Phi Alpha and what it means?
Well, Alpha Phi Alpha is the oldest black letter Greek organization. We're 109 years old. We were founded at Ithaca, New York, December 4th, 1906 at Cornell University. And we were founded by what we affectionately refer to as the 7 Jewels.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other?
Well, I wanted to add to that. Alpha Phi Alpha's first national program was the Go to High School, Go to College program. That was founded in 1919, so it's been around for about 96 years, nearly 100 years. And so as part of what we do here in the Fresno community, we want to encourage those who are pursuing higher education to be able to do that. Sometimes there's a financial barrier, and we want to remove that as an impediment to pursuing higher education.
And this fraternity has been going on for over 100 years because of our ongoing support. It's a brotherhood, and without that brotherhood, our fraternity will not survive.
Gentlemen, that's well said. Thank you. We'll be back ONME Sunday morning.
All right.
Thanks for putting your recyclables in the blue cart.
And keeping contamination out.
Thanks for using our curbside oil recycling service.
Thanks for putting your carts clear of vehicles, trees, mailboxes, and portable basketball hoops.
Thanks for spacing your carts 3 feet apart.
Thanks for putting your carts back when we're done with them.
We are the city of Fresno,
Providing life's essential services.
Have your TV billboard ad right here for just $50 for 4 spots per week. It's a 1-page, 10-second vocal announcement. Just submit your info, just like this ad. Go to amptvnow.com for more information.
To meet state-mandated water cuts during this drought, we all need to use less water.
Start by knowing your 2 outdoor watering days. Odd addresses on Tuesday and Saturday, and evens on Wednesday and Sunday.
Then, cut your watering times in half. And if you see problems with city sprinklers, let us know.
We're all in this together, and together is the only way we can meet our goal.
So this summer, don't frown on brown, because a brown lawn is a responsible lawn.
A message from the city of Fresno.
Welcome back to ONME Sunday Mornings. My name is Julia Dudley Najib, and I'm here with Dr. Gloria Ponce Rodriguez. And you know, I want to say how grateful we are for you, because you do a lot for our youth in the community. You do the Black College Tour for our kids, exposing them to different Black colleges that maybe they would never ever get exposed to. So we thank you for that.
Thank you. Well, you're very welcome. It's needed.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And, you know, you talked about not having to be a certain skin tone to help African Americans. You could be anybody and wanting to help.
You can be anybody. I grew up in West Fresno, so it was easy for me to attend an HBCU. And being the first Latina at a historically black college, I knew that many students here in Fresno were not familiar with historically black colleges, and I knew more about HBCU than they did. And so I believed in promoting education to an underrepresented community, and that's here in Fresno, not only in Fresno, but actually in the Central Valley. Because as I learned my work with the historically black colleges, I learned that they produce 25% of all African American graduates throughout the country, and there's a White House initiative as well. There's only 103 HBCUs compared to the 4,800 and some other number in higher education. Now these HBCUs still represent 25% of college graduates. That says a lot, but it also provides a nurturing environment. Many universities today are doing the same thing that HBCUs have been doing for over 150 years. And when I say HBCU, it means historically black colleges and universities. Last year, I had about 9 of my students on full presidential scholarships. This year, we're working very closely with Lincoln, for example. They're offering our Fresno residents in-state tuition, $12,000 room, board, tuition, and fees. So how many students in Fresno Unified are attending Lincoln? Maybe about 13 this year.
Okay. Yeah. So again, Dr. Ponce Rodriguez is doing it right. It's talking about doing it right. We are here at this Black Graduate Ceremony, recognition ceremony, and there were many awards that were given, many scholarship awards. I'm sure the students were very excited.
Yes, they were.
And so you sit on the chair of the UNCF?
I'm the co-chair of the United Negro College Fund. I've been so for about 7 years now. And what we do is we raise money to give to student scholarship, and we also give it to organizations like my sorority, Delta Sigma Theta sorority. We gave a $2,000 scholarship, and we also gave the Alphas, another fraternity, a $2,000 scholarship, and we in partnership presented that scholarship to 2 individuals today. We're going to continue. We continue giving out scholarships. We work very closely also with the Fresno Regional Foundation, who matches our funds that we raise. So we ask people to please donate, because the money just goes right back into the community. And through this experience today, we saw many students receive $1,000 scholarships, and that's what's needed. Many of our students need those funds to be able to attend college.
And so we definitely appreciate you. We appreciate the United Negro College Fund.
Thank you.
And hopefully you'll be able to give us that information so we can post it on the screen, how people can continue to donate.
Yes, and our chair, Dr. Robert Mitchell, MD, he will greatly appreciate any support you can give us. Yes.
And again, this was Dr. Gloria Ponce Rodriguez. We will be right back with the organizers, Lisa Nichols and Kimberly Lewis. Stay tuned for more.
Thanks for putting your recyclables in the blue cart.
And keeping contamination out.
Thanks for using our curbside oil recycling service.
Thanks for putting your carts clear of vehicles, trees, mailboxes, and portable basketball hoops.
Thanks for spacing your carts 3 feet apart.
Thanks for putting your carts back when we're done with them.
We are the City of Fresno,
providing life's essential services.
Have your TV billboard ad right here for just $50 for 4 spots per week. It's a 1-page, 10-second vocal announcement. Just submit your info, just like this ad. Go to amptvnow.com for more information.
To meet state-mandated water cuts during this drought, we all need to use less water.
Start by knowing your 2 outdoor watering days. Odd addresses on Tuesday and Saturday, and evens on Wednesday and Sunday.
Then, cut your watering times in half. And if you see problems with city sprinklers, let us know.
We're all in this together, and together is the only way we can meet our goal.
So this summer, don't frown on brown, because a brown lawn is a responsible lawn.
A message from the City of Fresno.
Welcome back to ONME Sunday Mornings. Again, my name is Julia Dudley Najib, and we have been at this wonderful 22nd Annual Black Graduation Recognition Ceremony. How does that work? How did you guys think of this idea? Again, I'm here with Lisa Nichols and also Kimberly Lewis, who are the masterminds of this event.
Actually, it started with some Fresno leaders before we probably were even around. So another organization had started this event, and then Delta Sigma Theta took it over about 20 years ago. And we've been in support in conjunction with what the community leaders started. So they actually laid the platform and the foundation for us. So we want to always pay homage to those who began this event. So that was some West Fresno community leaders. And yes, that's how it started.
It must take a lot of passion, though, to pick something up and to go with it. I mean, I can't say it was easy, was it?
No,
Okay.
It's not easy at all.
And people need to know that because you guys work tirelessly, and it's not just something you do a month before. You're planning this all year long and trying to get that to happen. So tell us about that, Lisa.
Yeah, so we actually plan. It's about a 9-month process,
Okay.
and you're right. It's not just our committee. It's a community of people that step in and said, "What can we do? What can we provide?" And as you've seen today, we had about several organizations. I can't remember how many, but about maybe over 10 that said, "We want to give a scholarship, to one of your students." And so it was just real exciting today to hear that we gave over $14,000 in scholarships.
Wow, $14,000.
And besides the scholarships, we had organizations say, we want to give $250 here, $300, because we know it takes much more to put on this event. It's not a fundraiser for us. This is one of our biggest events that we do throughout the year, but we feel it's really important to recognize our students because they don't often get that recognition at their own schools.
And I don't think these two ladies get their recognition. I mean, both of them have a double master's, and they're very modest, especially Kimberly. I could barely get her on this camera today, but I'm so glad she was willing to do the interview with us because something about you ladies is you guys are leaders in the community. And students look up to you, and they would always stop me on the street. "Oh, do you know Mrs. Lewis? Or you know Mrs. Nichols?" So your names are known in the community, whether you like that or not. I think that's exciting. And looking at the faces of the young people today, they seemed excited. And I'm sure that's got to be the biggest joy. Where do you want to see this go next? Because I see this place where the Satellite Student Union, it was filled to capacity.
Yes, we know there's way more than 183 graduates out there, African Americans, and so we want to see this event move to a larger venue because we don't want to have to limit the amount of people that get to come in or limit the amount of participants. So we're looking at the Save Mart Center hopefully next year.
Wow.
We know it is very expensive to hold the event there, and so we are asking community partners to come forward and step it up and say, "Hey, I'll give $2,000 or I'll give $1,000." That way we can have that venue there next year and be able to recognize many more African American youth that deserve that recognition. And so that's our goal next year. We're going to be working early because we know the money's out there. We just have to find the right people and ask.
And what were some of those unified school districts that were involved that were recognized, those students?
We had Central Unified in the house. We had Fresno Unified. We had Sanger. We had Washington Union. And there was Clovis West, Clovis East, a few kids from Buchanan, and I'm trying to think if we had any more, but yeah, they were all over.
Schools, our local charter schools.
Yes.
So Woodson Charter, Pershing as well. We had our local charter schools as well, and that is a great networking because we want students to know just because you're not in a traditional high school setting, you still can succeed. So there's so many ways to win, and we want to acknowledge that. And we do something special as well because you have some students who have some little hiccups, and they graduate in the summer. And because it's a ceremony, not a graduation, we can honor them and give them that push forward that they need. And we drape them with that kente cloth, which shows them that we honor you. And even though you had a skip in the road, you can make it. So that is our community, I would call it a community of practice, something we say in our district in Fresno Unified. But something, that little push that we all need that we don't get sometimes from our parents, and not to discount any parent, but there's so much out here that we can give and do for another child with the It Takes a Village theme, and that's what we're doing. We're just giving back to those who need it.
And that's why you seem to keep that theme every year because it's just that important.
Oh, and even in this year of Black Lives Matter, I talked to some of the young brothers when they came on the stage and sisters and said, I want to see you graduating and making money in college and having those businesses. I do not want to see you in the streets. And they were like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I was just so excited about that. And another thing I want to note is that we had over 110 3.0 and above students.
Wow.
And so Lisa actually said, where do these statistics come from that our students are not graduating? So, yes, and then we had an overflow.
No, I just, they keep saying, well, they're not graduating, they're not doing well. But we had a lot of students, we're like buying medals, like more medals. We're thinking, wait, they're doing well.
Verified
and they're
by
not,
transcripts.
They're not recognized for their hard work. So no one knows that. And so that's data and statistics that we need to get out there. Yes, our students are doing well. Yes, they're graduating and they're going on to college. As I was up there shaking the hands of students, they're like, yeah, I'm heading out of town. I'm going far and I'm going to make some by myself. It was really neat to hear where they were going to college, and some of them are even staying here at Fresno State. But to see that our kids have a goal, they have a plan that I'm going to do something with my life, that was exciting to see. And that's why we do this, because we want them to know the journey doesn't stop here, and then you have people that are going to help you get to the next stage.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that is why we have the board members here and community leaders like yourself, and we put the faces in front of our students because we really do help them. If anyone calls us, we had a student come today. She's in Bakersfield now. She went to Mississippi State, and she's transferred, and she's back in California. And she said, Miss Lewis. And so we are here to help. They can call us at work. They have our personal phone numbers because it's all over the flyers. But we want to let them know we're not just speaking it, we're doing it. So it's just not word, it's indeed as well.
And we want to thank AMP and TV for sponsoring us. You guys have been very supportive of our event, and we just really appreciate your partnership, and thank you for coming out and creating memories for our students and for our organization.
Hey, we appreciate being a part of this event. This means a lot to us. We were once graduates, only 5 years ago. But at any rate, I would like to thank Lisa Nichols and Kimberly Lewis for a fabulous event.
Thank you.
And we look forward to next year and more sponsorships. So you heard their message. They want to go into the Save Mart Center. The Save Mart Center, y'all. So let's get those donations rolling. You'll see on our screen where you can find out more information on how you can donate. You are watching ONME Sunday Mornings. I'll be right back. Me and Linus will be wrapping it up.
Thanks for putting your recyclables in the blue cart.
And keeping contamination out.
Thanks for using our curbside oil recycling service.
Thanks for putting your carts clear of vehicles, trees, mailboxes, and portable basketball hoops.
Thanks for spacing your carts 3 feet apart.
Thanks for putting your carts back when we're done with them.
We are the City of Fresno,
Providing life's essential services.
Have your TV billboard ad right here for just $50 for 4 spots per week. It's a one-page, 10-second vocal announcement. Just submit your info, just like this ad. Go to amptvnow.com for more information.
To meet state-mandated water cuts during this drought, we all need to use less water.
Start by knowing your 2 outdoor watering days. Odd addresses on Tuesday and Saturday, and evens on Wednesday and Sunday.
Then, cut your watering times in half. And if you see problems with city sprinklers, let us know.
We're all in this together, and together is the only way we can meet our goal.
So this summer, don't frown on brown, because a brown lawn is a responsible lawn.
A message from the City of Fresno.
Welcome back to ONME Sunday Mornings. My name is Julia Dudley Najib, along with
Linus Najib.
And we've had several wonderful interviews from the community leaders and community members that had stepped up to the plate to give these young people today scholarships, awards, and honoring their presence and honoring what they are doing in life and what they plan to do in life.
One thing I noticed is they're giving them hope. They're giving them opportunity. And they saying, we are supporting your endeavors, your dreams, and your ventures. So I think that's very honorable of the organization, especially Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. And I think that would be very encouraging for students to follow them as role models.
And so as us giving honor, AMP TV, as we were one of the media sponsors, we're going to close out the show early so that you can watch excerpts from today's program and get information on how you can get the rest of that program. My name is Julia Dudley Najib, along with
Linus Najib.
Have a wonderful week and enjoy.
But I want to tell you, when you guys graduate and go into adulthood and life, you're going to be tested. Your integrity will be tested. Your will be tested. And you're going to be at the end of your rope. And God's going to come through and He's going to tie a knot at the end of that rope.
Black lives matter. We are models for our young and teachers for our sons. We are counselors to all kinds so that we don't waste the greatest thing of all, the mind. Our influences on ideas have created, shifted, bent, formed, and molded this world we live and thrive in. So do not think for a second your life doesn't contain substance. Any tiny contribution turns into a ton. With you, we rise together as one. Whether your contribution comes into the form of encouragement or advice, give back or assisting more than twice. Lend a hand in love and swagger, because Black lives do matter. Be courageous like Rosa Parks, never letting your philosophy stay in the dark. Lead as Dr. King once did, clearing a healthy way for your own kid. Turn your wounds into wisdom, surpass obstacles and take flight like Michael Jordan, for you will be forever soaring. Look and put your passions into action, but with it move swiftly with love like Michael Jackson. The upcoming days will be hard times. We will be tried for things that shouldn't be awarded a crime. But do not lose hope nor mope, but rather firmly stand tall. Have no fear at all that one day we will live in harmony and never again fall. We arrived in the 1500s, gained freedom in the 1800s, but we still were not treated honestly. So we strive for justice and equality in the 1900s, but lack Black representation qualities. So now in the 21st century, where we are represented as mayors, governors, senators, and yes, even by the president, we can truly say that we climb from the bottom to the top, countering obstacles in our way, and our journey will never stop until we have true freedom that one lovely day, Black lives do matter.
We have to ask ourselves, we have to equip ourselves with the task to make and create change. Change in our political system, change in our government, change in our schools, change in our neighborhoods, and even change in our world. Education is key. All of you graduates have taken the first step in doing something about it by feeding your mind. You've already taken the first step with knowledge. And as we know, knowledge is power. You have the power. You guys all, you don't probably realize it, but you really have the power to change the whole system, to change the game. Everything that's happening right now, all you guys right here can change it. You can change it. So don't be one of the ones that go around talking and adding, listening, and talking. Be the ones to do something about it. I challenge each and every one of you to do something about it. Change the way we're viewed. Change the shortfalls. And I know you know about the labeling that goes on, what you can do, what you can't do.